Hello, fellow cycling fans. I'm Georgie, and welcome to my preview of La Vuelta a España 2025, stage 14, maybe the crucial mountainous stage, just 136 kilometers. But before we analyze it, let's talk about the Angliru stage. In the end, it was won by Joao Almeida. I hinted yesterday that this is the climb that suits him the best. Steep gradients, he unleashed his full potential, coming to the front at 6 or 7 kilometers to go and never getting off the front. The only rider who could follow him was Jonas Vingegaard, but in the end he couldn't overtake him in that short descent, and Almeida wins this Queen stage of La Vuelta. Jai Hindley also coming strong in third, 28 seconds behind the duo of Almeida and Vingegaard. Sepp Kuss in fourth. We always knew that this climb suits him. Felix Gall in fifth, and Pellizzari. Pidcock was struggling, only seventh. Riccitello, Ciccone and Palderstone. A great result for Caja Rural rider, rounding up the top 10. It was a day where UAE Team Emirates were the ones who took control of the stage on Col del Cordal on the penultimate climb of the day with Jay Wine, and then it was Gross Schartner who showed up for the final climb. Incredible teamwork from them, and in the end, it paid off. Their sixth stage win in 12 stages. Amazing results by UAE Team Emirates. Team Visma Lisa Bike a bit underperforming today. Seb Kass, okay, he was fourth, but Jorgensen, he was dropped into oblivion, never really helping Vingegaard. We didn't see much of talent also, so not a great day for them, but maybe they can bounce back tomorrow. What does it mean for the GC? Well, Vingegaard, of course, stays in the red jersey, now 46 seconds behind Almeida. This is a two-horse battle for the overall between them. Thomas Pidcock still in third, 2 minutes and 18 seconds behind. Jai Hindley moves into fourth with 3 minutes of the gap, and then Gal Pellizzari, Riccitello, Ciccone, Torsten Tren, of course, continues to drop. Kuss moves into 10th in front of Jorgensen. It was also a big day in the points classifications for the green jersey. Mats Pedersen once again in the breakaway taking the maximum points. He now leads Jonas Vingegaard by 70 points. And also a huge day in the KOM. Jay Wine was not in the breakaway. He was helping his leader Joao Almeida, but still stays in the polka dots. Jonas Vingegaard moves into second, Ayuso is now third, and Almeida fourth. But still, I think that J1 is going to go in another breakaway or two and try to secure this jersey. But maybe it can be a nice battle between him and the GC guys, and of course Juan Ayuso. In the youth classification, Pellizzari still just 32 seconds in front of Riccitello. We have a nice battle between those two riders. Junior Leself a bit in the no man's land in third, and in the team's classification, it is still UAE Team Emirates dominating. So moving on to stage 14, 136 kilometers from Aviles to La Farapona Lagos de Somiedo, a mountain top finish at 1,700 meters of elevation. The final climb really long, almost 17 kilometers at 6%, but they are continuously climbing for 24 kilometers, and the penultimate climb is also really hard. Puerto de San Laurenzo, 9.9, so 10 kilometers at 8.6%. It is a quite a beast of a climb, and the first 70-80 kilometers are almost completely flat. Okay, there are ups and downs, but it will be really hard for the breakaway to establish. Then we have a small climb at around 60 kilometers from the start. L'Alto Tenebreo, just third category climb, 5.8 kilometers at 6.2%. But if a breakaway forms here, then I think it's too late. The race will heat up on the penultimate climb, and then of course on the final climb it's full gas. UAE Team Emirates, do they smell blood? Almeida, he has to have a huge morale boost. Okay, he couldn't drop Vingegaard, but winning such a hard stage, it has to be good for his confidence. UAE Team Emirates, they also look to be the better team out of them, and Visma Lisa bike. Jorgensen Kus, Talet, they need to show up tomorrow. Try to control the breakaway formation. You know, UAE Team Emirates, they also have Ayuso, a bit of a wild card. He is for sure not caring about anything else beside his another stage win. So he will try to get in a breakaway, but then in the process, it can put a lot of pressure on a Visma Lisa bike. J1 also should try, and then maybe they can create chaos in the second part of the stage by helping Almeida. So it will be really interesting to look at the breakaway formation, who is going to attack or control the penultimate climb, and then of course a battle on the final climb. This is the Puerto de San Laurienzo. You can see it is similar to the Angliru. Okay, it doesn't have such steep gradients, but final 5 kilometers always above 10%. It is a massive, it is a beast, and maybe we can even see someone attacking here. Okay, maybe not Almeida, but someone from the GC, maybe Ciccone, Pitcock, Hindley. Maybe they can try something if they have a rider or two in the breakaway to try and okay, maybe just win the stage. Why not? Because in the final climb they don't stand a chance against Vingegaard and Almeida. And this is the final climb, a real long uphill drag to the finish in the final 7 kilometers, getting even harder with some kilometers of around 9%. So, but not an easy climb by any means. What about the weather tomorrow in Asturias? That is the region of Spain where we are racing tomorrow. It will be quite nice and sunny, 28 degrees Celsius throughout the day, and no chance of rain. However, the wind will be quite strong, 7 and 6 meters per second, so that is well over 20 kilometers per hour. We will see if it will have any impact of the race, but with such a strong winds, then I think the chances for the breakaway are dropping, especially if a breakaway formation takes so long. They won't get to have a big advantage coming into the final climbs, and then on this long uphill drag, I think they need at least 3 to 4 minutes if it is a great rider in the breakaway. So I think this is a GC day. And having said all that, let's look at the bookmakers odds. But before I pick my winner, please guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Also give me a like, 100 likes is the goal for this video. So bookmakers, they have Jonas Vingegaard as the number one favorite, and I kinda agree with them. I think he wants to bounce back. UAE Team Emirates are striking left and right. It's time for Visma Lisa bike to strike back. Joao Almeida, I don't really see him beating Vingegaard in this finale, but once again he has to try and attack. We have to see who is left with anything in the tank after this brutal stage 13 that we had today. Juan Ayuso, of course, will try for the breakaway. I think once again, J. Vine Soler, I don't know, but Rome for sure. Then the Frenchman Roland, he was going great on stage 12. Why not give it another go? Fortunato, Godou, those guys, I can see them trying again alongside Buitrago, maybe Tejada as well, Michelanda. But all those guys, I think they don't have great chances tomorrow. I think it is a GC day. I think it's going to be between Vingegaard and Almeida. And who is going to be my pick? Well, I will go once again with Jonas Vingegaard. Okay, it is an easy pick, but I still think that he is just slightly above Almeida in this race. Almeida, of course, massive congratulations to him. This ride, what he produced today on Angriru was phenomenal. Just pure power. It was a masterclass by Joao. But my pick for tomorrow is Jonas Vingegaard. If Almeida wins, I will not be surprised. So that is all for this preview. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my preview of another stage 15. Bye!